Alright everybody, welcome to your morning cars routine. This is really designed to improve your joint health, your mobility, your strength, and really keeping those joints friendly. This is something you're going to want to do first thing in the morning to start your day. It should only take about 10 minutes, and the real point of this is consistency. So to do it every day, you're really going to create that space and heal a lot of injuries as well as prevent some injuries. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with our toes. We're going to start from head to toe here. Exactly. So feet nice and wide. We're going to pull all 10 toes up to the top. Now push your big toe down to the floor. Then lift the big toe and put your little toes down. Should feel kind of funny. We don't really move our toes too much. Big toe down, little toes up, all 10 toes up, and now the 4 little toes down. Very good. So moving through those feet, which is really our foundation. Now we're going to put our leg out to the side. Grab underneath your thigh and lock your forearm here, so we have a nice strong grip on that leg. We're going to do some slow ankle circles. We're going to take 2 slow circles, moving in one direction, opening up our ankle joint here, trying to get all the way to that end range, and then reverse directions, 2 circles, bringing that foot in. You might feel a little bit of cracking. This is great for anyone who has like wiggly or wobbly ankles, or if you've ever sprained an ankle, really good one here. And we'll switch to that other side. Grab that elbow underneath that leg, lock that arm, lock that shin. You want to keep this leg super still. Nice slow circles, dipping that toe in, up, and around. And all it takes is 2 circles per direction, other way. As we're doing these movements, we want to think about creating as much internal tension as possible, really flexing our joints, getting to the very end range. Beautiful. Now we're going to get into our knee and our shin. This one's very subtle. Same idea, grab under that leg. Now we're going to clasp our hands together. I'm going to turn my shin in by turning my toe in, extend my leg 2/3 the way up, rotate my heel in, toes out, and then doing a hamstring curl down to the bottom. Rotate that shin in, pigeon-toed, extend 2/3 the way up, rotate, and pull that heel down. Now we're going to go reverse directions, extend the leg up, turn the toe in, and pull that heel down. One more on this side, turn the leg out, extend the leg up, turn the heel in, and pull the leg down. Same thing on the next side. Grab underneath, clasp that hand, pigeon-toed, in, extend 2/3 the way up, rotate, and hamstring curl in. Should feel this through the shin, through the knee. This is a great one if you've had any knee issues. It's a very subtle one, but it gets that movement through the joint that doesn't get movement in this direction. Now let's reverse, kick the heel up, turn the toes in, hamstring curl down. One more, turn the heel in, extend up, turn in, and hamstring curl down. Beautiful, done with that lower part. Now we're gonna get it into our wrists, our shoulders, our neck here. So first we wanna start with the smallest joint, our extremities, our wrists. You're gonna pin your elbows, try to pretend like you're holding your cell phone on your forearm and you didn't want it to fall. We're going to dip our fingers in, down, up, and in. Try to keep the hands still. We're really focused on moving at the wrist. And then reverse directions, exactly. Turn the hands in, out, and then back down. One more circle, in, out, and back down. Should feel great on those wrists if you have any pressure and you feel that in your wrists sometimes. Now we'll get into our neck, one of the most important things, especially as we're working from home. We're down looking at our phones all day. We're gonna make a fist with our hands, pull your shoulders down to the floor, nice and active. We've done these before. We're gonna bring our chin down to our chest. Most important thing, keep the upper body super still. We don't wanna be wiggling the shoulders. Chin down to the chest, pull your ear towards your shoulder. Nice and gentle. If you feel any sharp pain, you're going to ease off of it and kind of skip over that area. We'll get one more super slow circle all the way around. Tilt that head back here and down, and then reverse directions to the right. Make sure that your hands are still pulling towards the ground. Should be super active. Everything else is flexing, keeping it super still. We'll get one more circle all the way around here. Very, very gentle with our neck. Beautiful. Now we're going to get into our shoulders, open up this kind of scapula here. Still keeping those fists. You're going to keep this very segmented. Shrug your shoulders up, back, down, and forward. One more time. Up, back, down, and forwards. Reverse, back, up, forwards, down. One more time, back, up, forward, and down. Really great for a lot of us that hold tension through those shoulders. Now this one is my absolute favorite. We're gonna get into our upper back. You're gonna give yourself a big hug, our thoracic spine. This is where a lot of us hold some tension, especially with our posture. You're gonna tuck your chin down slightly, do a mini crunch, and we're gonna make some circles with our upper half of our body, dipping that shoulder to the floor, rotating, lifting that chest, that sternum tall, pull the shoulder back to the ground, and then chin all the way down. Try to keep that chin tucked as best as possible. Pull that shoulder down, lift that chest to the sky, pull the shoulder towards the floor. Beautiful, that should feel really nice on the upper back. I like to switch arms to kind of mix it up. We'll go the other direction. Exhale, crunch down, pull the shoulder towards the floor, rolling, lifting that chest nice and high, and dip that shoulder down, tuck that chin. We'll get one more circle here, really feeling that upper back just opening up, feeling so good. Keep those shoulders down. Beautiful. Next one here, just a couple more to go. We're gonna get into our segmented cat-cow. Now the point of this isn't to move as far up or down, but it's really to try to move one vertebrae at a time. I like to think of it like a roller coaster up and down my spine. I'm gonna lock myself into the ground here. Think like I'm pulling the ground towards me. I'm gonna start by tilting my pelvis, upper body super still. Tilt the hips, pull the belly button in. I'm trying to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Now I'm shrugging my shoulders, pressing the shoulders up, and I'm gonna finish last with that chin. On the way back, super tricky, think about tilting your pelvis towards the ceiling. Keep your upper back round. That's the tricky part. Start to pull the belly button towards the floor. Really great for anyone with some lower back issues here. Start to sink the shoulders, shoulders back, head finishes last. Keep that chin up, tilt those tailbones underneath. Pull the belly button in, pushing that mid back to the sky. Head's gonna stay up. Shoulder blades press up, head's gonna finish last. One more time through, arch the lower back, peel that belly button towards the floor, sink one vertebrae at a time, take your time, so smooth. Lift that head last. Last one here, tuck that pelvis underneath, super slow, pull the belly button in, rounding through the ground, and tuck that chin pressing to the floor. We got just two more to go here for the shoulders and the hips. These are really the foundational piece here. We work to get to this point. Our hips are the source of a lot of stuff, as well as our shoulders. Notice we have a lot of injuries from the knees, the back, that's for the hips. Shoulders, a lot of people have some shoulder issues. So half kneeling here, keep your hips tucked, everything super tight, lots of tension. Make a fist with your outside arm, this arm staying still. This other arm, we're going to karate chop, diagonal and across. I'm reaching across my body, nice and slow, lots of tension. Bring that arm up to the ear. Rotate, reach back like you're trying to reach for that back seat. Keep that shoulder down. Turn your pinky finger forwards and reverse. Reach towards that back seat. Everything super still, nice long neck. Across the body, diagonal chop. Beautiful, one more in reverse. Reach, 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 all the way up. Reach behind you for that back seat, nice long shoulder. Turn that pinky finger and reverse. Reach, 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 shoulders down. Take your time on that rotation back. Beautiful, let's switch sides. We got one more on this side. Pull that opposite hand towards the floor, karate chop across the body. Reach arm up to that ear. Rotate, reach for that back seat. Beautiful, reverse directions. Reaching on up. Across the body, take your time here. Lots of tension. We are flexing through our muscles actively. I call this carving. We're carving out more space to the shoulder. You might feel some kind of crunching. That's all good. We never want to push through pain, but we're really feeling that space start to open up and training our nervous system that it's safe in that position. Last one here, I would recommend holding a wall. For this purposes of the video, I will pretend like I'm holding the wall. We want to keep ourselves nice and solid, no wiggle room here. So I'm holding onto my wall, my other arm is tight to the side. We're going to pull our heel up and in. Lift your knee as high as you can. You're going to rotate. Try not to let the hips shift. Like we're lifting up and over the fence. Squeeze your glute. Bring the knees together. Remember, I'm holding on to something here if we can. Lift your hip, heel up. Lifting like we're up and over the fence. pulling the heel in, down, and control that descent. One more on this side, pull the heel in. Beautiful, you'll feel your adductor, your inner thigh, keep that leg high. Beautiful. This one challenges the balance if we don't have that wall, but we do want to focus just on the leg that's lifting. Up and over that fence, try to keep the upper body super still, knee high, turn the heel in, descend down. Final one of the day, we got the other side. I'm holding onto my wall, other arm tight to the side, pull the heel up and in, lift up and over that fence, kick that heel underneath, try not to let those hips move, squeeze the glute, knees together, reverse, kick that heel up, over that fence, pull the heel in, and down. We got last one here, and you're ready to start your day. Pull that heel up and in, open that hip, try to keep the upper body still. I know it's tough, squeeze. We are shaking, opening up these hips. Anyone with tight hips, great one here. Actively creating more space, and control down. Beautiful. I hope you feel amazing after doing this lovely little morning cars that's controlled articular rotations. Again, guys, the point here is consistency, consistency, consistency. 10 minutes a day, you're going to feel better, joints are safer, keeping you healthy and ready for your next workout.